G'day and welcome back to Duckzorly Gaming and Pine Cove Farm. Yes, we're back on Stevie's Pine Cove Farm map here on Farming Simulator 19, and we are just a couple of weeks, just less than a couple of weeks, well less than a couple of weeks from FS22. So make the most of the FS19 stuff, lads and ladies, because there won't be much of it going forward. Anyway, right, let's not worry about that. Let's just get into this. So when we last left you, we were collecting some grass that we'd mowed with our new class Big M 450. We also were having some struggles with our two fence and the seeding, which continued, but I think for the moment they're okay. I think it may have just been that the circle turning was a little bit tight and they just got a little bit confused. But anyway, whatever it was, they're doing okay for the moment. That'll probably change within 3 seconds of saying that. But anyway, they're continuing on with the planting. We're going to continue just picking up the rest of this grass, and then we're going to move on and find what else we've got to do around the farm, because there's no time but the present to get it all done. So we're just going to collect all this, and then we may end up going, and we may even go and mow around fields 8 and 9, just to get all the grass off while we can for the moment, and stockpile that away, and then we'll have a look at our production silos and see what we've got going in there, and all that sort of stuff. Now you'll notice that after buying the Class Atlas, which we've got running here, a little medium tractor we bought, not the greatest of power. It still has trouble with this loading wagon going up these steep hills, but that's to be expected. We haven't got much money left, so we're going to have to look at going and selling off some crop, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. I just don't know if we're going to be maximising our profits in that regard, so we'll have to have a bit of a look-see. And we'll, if we really need to sell it to keep our head above the water, we will. But I think we'll have to have a bit of a strategic think about exactly what we're going to be selling it for, and whether it's going to give us much of a boost. We can run on the negatives for a little bit. We probably don't need to run hired hands for a little bit after we've finished ploughing in. Seeding fields 8 and 9, so we might be able to get away with that for a little bit, but we'll check the crop prices and the crop stowage, like how much we've got stored away, and we'll determine whether it's worthwhile selling anything at the moment or not. Also, we are going to have a look at the contract jobs, see if there's any contract jobs that are going to be worthwhile, give us a bit of extra cash. It's always something we can be doing if we haven't got anything particularly going on at the farm at the point in time. So certainly something to keep in mind. We may have something there that might make us some extra cash, but in the interim, that's all that grass collected there. So we can head back and put this in the silo, and we'll clear that way. Yep, we'll just do the dash across. Go. And then what we'll also do is I'll also have a look at the map, and we'll see exactly how the map looks in relation to our field status and everything, just to bring you back up to speed so you can have a visual indication of where we're at. All right, load that off. But what we can do, we can have a look at that right now. So let's have a look and see what we've got in the way of stockpiled items. So wheat, we've got 202,000 litres, 301,000 litres of barley, bugger all oat. We've got 458,000 litres of canola, so that's possible sell point there. 317,000 of soybeans, virtually no corn, which is a crop we're going to have to look at soon. I think I may, we'll have to go in the seasons menu. I think I did also put in a crop rotation. I started playing with that. Potato, sugar beet, haven't got much of that. Haven't got any sugar cane, haven't got any seeds. Wool, we've just sold some off. Total extraction, don't really care. Wood chips, bugger all. We got we've now got just over 1 million. Let's cut it short. 1 million litres of grass. We've got 3 million litres of straw. 14,000 manure, some pig food there. some compost. How are we going for alfalfa? 898,000 alfalfa windrow. So, yeah, and 553,000 sorghum. So, what we probably need to do is have a look and see what the prices are like. Price for alfalfa windrow is relatively high, I guess. What else we got? Doesn't matter about those. Otherwise, look what we got here. What's canola like? Canola's not at a high point. Sunflowers doesn't matter. I haven't got any soybeans. It's on a bit of a supermarket. It's not too bad. Okay. And barley and wheat. No, not really in the sell point at the moment. So that's okay. All right. Let's go and put this guy away. And then we'll just park him here because we're probably going to use him again shortly in some way, shape or form. So we'll just bring this in here. And we'll shut him off. All right, let's go and have a look and see what's going on. Here's our stupid AI guys dancing around in the field. What the hell are they doing? There. Bum, bum, bum. I really don't know why they're not playing the game. Pardon the pun. So, get this guy over here, get him started. I've just increased the turn radius manually. I don't know if that's going to have a big difference to him, but I don't know. I can't say I've had this much of a problem with these seeders and tractors before, so I don't know what it is. Now, I also haven't updated Courseplay in a while, but anyway, we'll see how things go. All right, so we'll leave him to do at least a little bit of straight line stuff and then turn it into a disaster somehow. Okay, don't need to do anything with those. How are we going here? We got much manure. No, there's no manure here. That's okay. How are we going? Let's have a look at seasons. Have a look at our animals. So sheep's the only thing we have. Sheep are the only things we need to worry about. Just need some water for the sheep. That's okay. Let's go and have a look at our sell prices like I was talking about before. Wheat is relatively high. Barley, canola, sunflowers, soybeans. Soybeans is coming up to high. So we don't want to sell the soybeans yet. What else did we have? We had some alfalfa windrow. That price is actually probably okay. It's because it just drops off over through here. So maybe we could sell some alfalfa windrow. And what was the other thing we were going to look at selling? Where's our sorghum? Sorghum there. And sorghum's at a good price. So, all right, let's revisit that again. So how much sorghum did we have? 553,000 sorghum. We've got 898,000 alfalfa windrow. Let's sell some. Yeah, it's not a lot of difference. Freedom Mill, which is right next door, is 1,005. So that's probably going to be as good as any. All right, let's go sell a load of sorghum. All right, so we'll go grab one of the trucks and our trailers and load up with some sorghum and see what that makes us. Right, here we go. Okay. There we go. Right, so 180,000 we'll be selling. So we'll do 2 loads possibly and see how that goes. Right. Of course, I didn't put a trigger button on my thing for selling or loading. Sorghum should have gone the other way. It's right down the end. Was it sorghum I was going to sell? Or was it windrow? Sorghum. Right. Right, so just going to alt tab quickly. Where's my... All right. Just had to assign a shortcut key to my Stream Deck, so I've got that available to me. So now I'd have to go searching for the keyboard, which is in front of the steering wheel. And I can just do that nice and quickly. There we go. Okay, so the two-seaters are seemingly behaving for the moment, which is good. Although I don't want to jinx it. And we'll load up the final trailer. Go. Okay. 150,000 litres. 95% full. And there we go. Right, so let's just do the short trip over to Freedom Mill and we'll sell this off and see what money we can make. If we make enough to keep us out of trouble for a while, I'll probably only just sell the one load. We don't have to sell off crop just for the sake of selling it off at the moment. I'll have to check my loan. I think I've got a bit of a loan to pay off again now, haven't I, though, too? So we'll have to check that, and I'll check that shortly. All right. Now we just need to make sure we do a nice wide swing. I get the trailers caught in the silos. That should give us plenty of room. Okay. First trailer offload. Let's see what we're going to get for each trailer. Profit's looking reasonably good, actually. Yeah. So I think we're only going to need to do the one load. So 60,000. So that means we should have effectively about 180,000 from this load. There we go. And last but not least, all right, so it'll take us, 180,000. So that's excellent. I've just noticed we're using euros here at the moment too, not dollars, but I'll change that. But it's not a big deal. There we go. So we made $180,000 from selling effectively 3 trailer loads of sorghum. Very nice. Right, so before we go out on the main road, let me just have a look. I want to, just as a matter of interest, see what we've got in the way of a loan. We have got a $2 million loan outstanding, so okay, that's fine. I'm not in any rush to pay it all back yet. Well, we do want to get some money built up so as we can expand the farm a bit more. But for now, we'll just accept what we've got and just work with that. As long as we've got enough to keep us operating daily, that's all we need, just to buy fertilizer, seed, feed, whatever else. We've just got a new tractor, so I think tractor-wise we're okay. So that gives us, I think, 5 tractors in total now. A couple of large tractors and a couple of medium and a small. So 2 trucks, plenty of trailers. So I think equipment-wise, generally we probably should be okay here for a while. We've got two big combines. So yeah, I think For hardware at the moment, we should be okay. Swing out wide through the brush here. Bring these into park. It's probably not going to make that anyway, so what we'll do is we'll just bring this over in here instead. Yep. That new tractor I just bought has just been had the axle broken on it by some clumper driving a truck. All right, there we go. Let's go up and have a look at one of the fences finished. There you go. He's eventually finished with all the debacle of his seeding. So let's get him off that field and basically sack him. I really don't think we want him around anymore because he caused more pain than it was worth. What's this guy on field 8? Where am I going? Field 8. I want to go back up this way actually. So we'll just follow the road back up into the farm. We've still got plenty. Well, we've got half, just on 60% of seed and fertilizer left in this seeder, so we don't need to worry about rushing off and filling it up. Probably enough to do pretty much another field of any of our fields, except possibly field. Well, actually, no, I think they're all about the same size. The fields, actually, to be honest, the ones we've got, except for field 5. So there's no need to rush off and fill that up for the moment. So just take him back down into the farm and park him. I'm not even going to bother washing him today. We'll just put him away. That's how disgusted I am with these drivers. Actually, that's something I meant to mention as well. So for all my American viewers, did you watch or did you go to the Austin Grand Prix, Formula 1 Grand Prix in Texas? And are you, this applies to anyone, are you a Formula 1 fan? I am. I follow the Formula 1. I particularly follow the Aussie drivers, so I've followed Mark Webber and Alan Jones, and Jack Brabham was a little bit before my time really as well, but obviously following Dan Ricciardo and all the younger drivers coming through. But I'll be interested to know. So how many of you, particularly Americans, watch and follow the Grand Prix? It's getting a bit of a bigger audience back there in the States. But let me know what you think. I mean, it's a bit different to your old NASCAR and everything, but let me know. I do know there's a YouTuber I've seen a couple of times. He seems to share a lot of Australian content with Americans, and he's covered things like Bathurst and things like that. And it was interesting seeing some of the reactions of some of his viewers, which were obviously Americans, that hadn't ever seen a track like Bathurst and what goes on through there. So the Formula 1's a little bit different, but it is significantly different, obviously, to NASCAR and everything, which I think is generally the most popular motorsport over there, possibly other than MotoGP. I don't know if you guys watch MotoGP, but again, that's more European thing. Here we go. He's going to have a dilly dance with the cedar. Let's just watch him and see what he does. See, I don't know why he's doing this. Anyway, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm just going to. So let's just piss that off altogether. And we'll just finish it ourselves. Let's see if we can cock it up as much as he did. All right, so so if you do watch the Formula 1, let me know. Who do you like? Who do you follow? And generally, what do you think about the Grand Prix? Certainly this weekend we've got the Brazilian Grand Prix. So I watched the qualifying and the sprint qualifying and all that sort of stuff this morning. So early tomorrow morning my time, I'll be up to watch the sprint, and then Monday morning before I go to work, I'll watch the Grand Prix proper. So, but I'll officially offend all my British viewers, of any British viewers that we've got, but I can't stand Lewis Hamilton. I think he's conniving I think he's full of falsities and just yeah, don't like the man at all. Don't trust him. He says one thing and does others, but that's just my personal opinion. Yeah, don't run him at all. So I'm, as much as I didn't like Verstappen and Red Bull the way they treated, well, particularly Red Bull with how they treated certainly Webber at one period, and then also how it seemed as though, for right or for wrong, they were favouring Max when he first came to Red Bull, as opposed to Daniel, who was doing just as well. But in any case, I haven't been a huge fan of Max Verstappen. I certainly do hope that I can't find my forward button. There we go. I certainly do hope that Max Verstappen takes out the World Championship this year. Yeah, I'm going to be quite savouring the salty tears from Hamilton when he doesn't win his championship this year. So bring it on. Just as long as the McLaren boys also get up and beat the Ferraris. So we'll have to wait and see. But I think that's a very strong combination moving forward the next couple of years that McLaren have with Ricciardo and Norris. And I'm looking forward to, certainly next year, to see how things pan out. All right. So that's the seeding done, I think, primarily. I'll just check the map in a second, see if there's any other fields we need to finish. But I think that's our seeding done for now. I might just bring him here. He probably needs to be filled up with fertilizer. But for the moment, we'll just shut him down. Let's have a look and see. Looks to me like we've got everything planted with canola. Wasn't really my plan, was it? What was I going to do? I was going to do sunflowers, wasn't I? I can't remember now. Was that what I was going to do? I've stuffed something up. Yes, I was. I was going to do sunflowers, not canola. Anyway, we've got canola on all the fields. So that's okay. So we've just planted the canola, as you can see there. The fields 1, 2, and 3 are in the first growth stage. Field 5, which is, that should be, is it alfalfa or grass? Alfalfa, okay, is in one of the mid to late growth stage. That's fine. So that won't be too far off harvesting. If we have a look at our grass, so we'll have a look at the grass, and we can see that the purple areas where we've actually mowed the grass and collected it. But as you can see, we've got some grass up here we could mow and collect. Around the fields here, we could go and collect. I'm not really worried about that. Lands. This is a plot of land I really do want to get. But 2 million. I'm umming and ahhing about whether I should actually. Let's have a look what's on there. Is it actually grass? Yeah, it is grass. I'm umming and ahhing about whether we just get a loan and just buy it and be done with it. Make that one big field. Certainly probably wouldn't make it one big field in this cycle because we've already got, what have we got in there? Wheat. Looks like wheat, yeah. We got wheat in there and grass here. You know what? Let's just do it. I'm going to do it. Let's break the bank. So, okay, what do we need? Come out too far then. So we need lands 2.3. So we need 2.4 million in cash to buy it. So I really want to go 2.4, close to 2.5. Want 2.5 and then we'll buy it. Okay, so keep on doing it. Bank, and I hate this. So we'll just, hopefully you're not hearing all the clicks, but we'll just click the crap out of this until we get to 2.5 million in the bank, or in our kitty, and then we'll pay that loan back down. So it'll shift the priority back to definitely wanting to pay off the loan. could just no, because then it doesn't show up. I could just sort of get out of the game, add the 2 million or whatever to the game to the loan, and then add that to the cash. But no, I can only get 3. Oh, right, I can only get 3 million. That doesn't help me, does it? So I got 1.15 million. So that means what we're gonna have to do then. Let me rethink this. So I got 1.1. I need 1.2 million to buy that. Now that's going to be a lot of crop selling. Okay. Alternatively, I could sell off some sorghum and get field 4. What's in field 4 at the moment? Map overview. Field 4 is oat, so that's not so bad. Do I just do that instead? I really want these 2 fields here to make a mega field, but I guess if I buy this, that will help us. So what we'll do is we've now taken out the max loan. I'm sure the loan could go higher than that. I'm sure it could go higher, but anyway. All right, let's just leave it at that. Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got contract-wise. Alfalfa. Oh, look at this. Hang on. 228,000 litres of alfalfa window to Jeeves Mill before times expires. 245,000. Right, we're going to do that. Washed potato. And what else is down there? Wood chips. Haven't got any wood chips. All right, well, let's do that. Accept contract. Back. Okay, let's go find our truck. This is going to help us. And then field 4 will become the what we buy. Right, let's go. Now, it's going a bit tight coming through here, but I'm sure we'll make it. Don't take out the truck. Right. So, windrow. Let's go. That's perfect timing, as if it was just built for me. What do we got? So it's almost time for the game, for this video to end. The game to end. Well, that's getting close to, I suppose, with FS22. No, I'm kidding. So we should be able to get this done by that before we finish this episode. So it'll be okay. I'm glad I checked the contracts, because that's going to help us out. So that'll take us to within a bee's dick, effectively, of what we need for field 4, and then what we can do for finishing off buying field 4 is we can sell some more sorghum, because the sorghum was a pretty good price. So even though that would have gone down a little bit due to us selling so much already, it still will be a fairly decent price. We might get about at worst 160,000, which means that effectively between the 245,000 for this and that 160,000, that gives us the 400,000 that gets us to the amount of money we need to purchase field 4. So it does get us close to buying the other 2 fields, but yeah, I think we'll just admit defeat and just go straight to field 4. It's another field we did want to buy as well, but and the advantage of having that field, I suppose, opposed to the fields over there, is we don't have to cross the road for anything. So it's basically on the right side of the farm, effectively. All right, so let's get this in. Did we? It was to Jeeves Mill, wasn't it? Let's have a quick look. Jeeves Mill. Let's make sure I'm going to Jeeves Mill. I just want to make sure I'm not stuffing this up. Yes. No. Jeeves Mill's here. Right. So I did stuff it up. Okay. Let's. I probably should have turned through there anyway. Anyway, this will be okay. Right. Well, it's a bit tight up here, though, isn't it? We'll see. Let's see how good my driving skills are getting around this tight corner. piece of the proverbial. Look at that. Right. Out we go. Better than just start offloading, because that would have made a bit of a problem for us. Okay. Better kick the dog because she's crying, because the family's outside talking to someone. So, right. Jeeves Mill's just up here. You can see the Jeeves Mill on the side of the mill there. Now the entrance to Jeeves Mill is here. There's no trains coming. The trains are actually not doing anything, so that's okay. Let's go. We'll use this offload point here. Alright. Like what we'll do is we'll take a full load of our alfalfa windrow and just settle anyway, and that way it gives it a little bit of buffer. So that's 26%. So we'll need another full trailer to fulfill the contract, and then there'll be 2 trailers worth of extra. Okay, 53%. Last trailer offload. It'll take us to what, 78%, 77%? Right, 79%. I was a bit off. That's okay. All right, back out we go. Alright, one more load and then we'll be done. So stick with us. We'll finish this episode after we've delivered it. It'll be a little bit longer than normal, so we're at 33 minutes now. So give me another 2-3 minutes and we'll be done. But yeah, otherwise we were going to be suffering a bit of a disaster by taking all that loan out and then not being able to actually utilise it. So we then would have just paid it all back. I don't think we lose any money from that. I think it's basically a 1-for-1. There's no interest on it, so. Right. Here we go. Alright, nice and simple. And start. Come on, fill up. One trailer done. We've got plenty of alfalfa windrow though. This is only going to we're still going to have over 500,000 litres available to us, so that's fine. Two, trailer 3. Waiting. Come on. Let's go. All right, let's go. Sell it off and then make some money, and then let's buy some more land. All right, traffic clear. Might just go screaming out if I can. Yeah, we're clear. Off we go. No wrong turns this time. All right, so that will be it. So yeah, looking forward to expansion of the farms. That's going to give us what? We got 2, 3, 4. That'll be five fields, with the majority of them being quite large fields. No, it gives us more than that. We've got what, 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, and 5. So that's 6 fields. It'll give us 7 fields, with 6 of those being large fields. So that's good. Gives us plenty of land to utilise, and we'll make the most of that going forward. So yeah, busy times ahead, obviously, but it should work in our favour well and truly. Right, offload. Now this load should break us over with the contract. There we go, contract completed. So let's just go in here now. We'll quickly go into the contract. We'll collect. Thank you. We'll go back into here. We've got, I don't know, how much we got? Field 4. I need another 100 and a bit. Okay, let's see if this gets us that far. Depends on how much this is going to give us. Probably not going to give us as much as the sorghum, so it'll probably be a load of sorghum, and I may just do that off camera. Yeah, it's not quite going to get us there, I don't think. Oh, it'd be close. We're going to be close. But I think what we'll do, like I said, is we'll leave that. We'll do a load of sorghum, and in fact we will. We'll do a load of sorghum, and we'll come back in the next episode and we'll purchase the land at that point then, and we should be good to go. Oh, we close. How far? 20,000 short. Okay, not a problem. All right. So, like I said, we'll do that in the next episode. We'll finalise that. We'll get some more cash. I'll do a load of sorghum. And then when we come back, we'll have some more land to purchase. Not that we'll be able to do anything until it comes into harvest, but hey, that's okay. We've got more grass to mow. And that's always a good thing for Duckzorly Gaming and Lord of the Grass. So, happy days. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I'd love to have you part of DZG. And if you do press that subscribe button, make sure you press the alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware when more videos are available on the channel, just like this one, or hopefully better. And of course, don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Details for all of them are down below in the comments. Also, you can support the channel by a number of different ways, which are down in the comments as well. And it's always appreciated, but never expected. Thanks to our Patreons that have certainly our Patreons at the moment have stuck by us for a long period of time. DC Dave have been with me for over a year now, and it's great to have their support. Thank you very much, guys, and to everyone else and all my subscribers. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the fact that you take the time to watch these videos. Not all of you watch them, but that's okay. I understand. But anyway, thanks again for watching, and most importantly, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duckzorly Gaming and Pine Cove Farm. See you all later. Bye.